Hello everyone, so let's learn something great today.
Good evening. So I am your topic presenter, Eileen Dorado, and this is the continuation of Chapter 12. We're done discussing the Domain 1, Domain 2, Domain 3. Now let's proceed to 4, 5, 6, and 7. So on this slide, domains and competency standard are being presented. We have the Domain 4, HR Management and Professional Development. Under this Domain 4, we have 4.A, Creating Professional Learning Community, 4.B, Recruitment and Hiring, 4.C, Managing Performance of Teachers and Staff, and we have also the Domain 5, Parent Involvement and Community Partnership. Under this Domain 5, we have this 5.A, Parental Involvement, 5.B, External Community Performance, and we also have Domain 6, School Management and Operations, which is under the competency standard. 6.A, Managing School Operations, 6.B, Fiscal Management, 6.C, Use of Technology and Management of Operations. We also have the last domain, the Domain 7, which is the Personal and Professional Attributes and Interpersonal Effectiveness. So under this domain, we have this competency standard. 7.A, Professionalism, 7.B, Communication, 7.C, Interpersonal Sensitivity. Now let's talk about the Domain 4, which is the HR Management and the Professional Development. So before we proceed, let's define first what is HR. So HR is Human Resources, and it refers to the department or function within an organization, focusing on people who work in a specific establishment. Now let's have the first competency under the fourth domain, creating a professional learning community. So this aspect emphasizes fostering a collaborative environment where teachers and staff continuously learn and grow together. Of course, in order for us to create a professional learning community, the school head should be the one who acts first as a facilitator, encouraging shared knowledge, mentorship, and collective problem solving. So this might involve organizing professional workshops, establishing peer observation programs, and creating opportunities for teachers to share best practices. Here's the goal of creating a professional learning community. The goal is to build a culture of continuous improvement and enhance the overall quality of teaching and learning. Now let's have the second competency standard under the fourth domain. So, recruitment and hiring. So this is effective HR management begins with strategic recruitment and selection of qualified personnel. So if you're going to hire someone, especially in the field of teaching, you're going to look for their educational background, like their bachelor's degree, certification of teaching, or even their master's degree. Also, in their qualities and skills, they should have this good communication skills, subject matter expertise, lesson planning, and lastly, license. License is very important. The person should be a board passer or LET passer. So LET is licensure examinations for teachers. Now we have the third competency standard under the fourth domain. So this is 4.C, Managing Performance of Teachers and Staff. So this involves setting clear expectations, providing regular feedback, conducting performance evaluations, and addressing performance issues constructively. So obviously, the school head is the one who manages the performance of teachers and staff, because he or she is the head of all teachers. And also, the school head should give support or mentorship to teachers so that they can face those challenges that they may face. Fair and consistent performance management ensures accountability and contributes to a positive and productive environment. I hope you've understood the fourth domain, which is the HR management and professional development. Now let's proceed to the fifth domain, which is the parent involvement and the community partnership. So in the fifth domain, there are only two competency standards. So first, we have this 5.A parental involvement. So this emphasizes the crucial role of parents play in their children's education. So parents has crucial role in children's education. That's why parents should be involved from this following. So first, we have the communication, support at home, collaboration, participation, and advocacy. Now let's have the second competency standard under the fifth domain, which is the 5.B external community partnership. So this focus on building relationships with organizations and individuals outside the school to enrich educational experiences or experience. So this involves the key aspects of community engagement, program collaboration, shared resources, and resource sharing. So community engagement is where schools can actively engage the community by hosting events, workshops, and forums that promote learning and understanding. So we have program collaboration. So this is when the schools can collaborate with the community organization to develop and implement a program that address the needs of the students and the community. Just for example, the after school programs, the community service projects, and also the health initiatives, and so on. I hope you've understand the fifth domain. Now let's proceed to sixth domain, the managing school operations. So in this area, it focuses on day-to-day running of school. So encompassing various aspects of its physical and logistical functioning. First, competency standard under the sixth domain. We have the 6.A managing school operations. Effective management ensures a smooth and well-organized school environment. So under the sixth domain, in first competency, we have the student support services, resource allocation, facility management, safety and security, and lastly, scheduling and timetabling. Now let's move to the second competency standard of sixth domain. So 6.B fiscal management talks about money. So this involves the responsible and efficient management of the school's financial resources, and the key aspects are the compliance, financial reporting, resource acquisition, and budgeting planning. So this talks about the records, inputs, and everything about the school, especially in financial. Now let's talk about the third and last competency standard of domain 6. So we have the 6.C use of technology in the management of operations. So technology plays an increasingly important role in modern school management, and it includes learning management systems. Next, we have student information systems or SIS, the data analysis, and communication tools. Now let's move on to domain 7, the last domain. Now let's talk about the domain 7, which is the personal and professional attributes and interpersonal effectiveness. Now let's have the first competency standard. 7.A Professionalism. So this involves demonstrating competence and ethical conduct and positive work attitude. Obviously, when you say professionalism, this is upholding high standard of work. Of course, you should be being reliable, responsible, and also the respect of your colleague. So this is the key aspect of professionalism. We have the continuous learning, work ethic, appearance and demeanor, adherence to standards, and time management. Now let's have the second competency standard of domain 7. So we have the 7.B communication. Effective communication is vital for collaboration and success. So when we say communication, it involves clearly conveying information, actively listening, and also adapting your communication style to different audiences. Now let's consider these following points. We have the adaptability, nonverbal communication, active listening, written communication, and verbal communication. Now let's have the third competency standard. So we have 7.C interpersonal competency. This focuses on understanding and responding appropriately to the emotions and needs of others. So we have this key aspect also. So here's the key aspects. The empathy, respect, cultural sensitivity, conflict resolution, and teamwork. Now let's have the last competency standard of domain 7. So this is the last competency standard, which is the 7.C, fairness, honesty, and integrity. So this is maintaining ethical standards is crucial for building trust and credibility. Now let's have the key aspects of fairness, honesty, and integrity. So we have the ethical decision making, accountability, fairness, integrity, and honesty. All of these are essential for building successful careers and contributing positively to any organization. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've gained a lot of information from me.